Liu Jikang joined national team in 2007 and stayed for 10 years, from 07 to 17. Jikang moved up to the first team pretty quickly after a short time in the second team. So Jikang's level was extremely high. At that time Malong, he had just won the Olympics. 2016 was his peak year. He only lost 2 matches in the league after the Olympics. Well, one of them was against Liu Jikang. I played in the Super League for so many years, but I never beat Malong, but Jikang could. 2007-2009, Chinese national table tennis men's second team. 2010-2017, Chinese national first team. Played in 2015, right? The level in the 2016 league was really high. Did you win against Malong in this match? I couldn't win. It was this super match. Joined Shandong in 2017. Won the team bronze medal in the Super League. Okay, you can turn it off. No need to go into too much detail about this. We don't need to introduce all these achievements. I saw it on your live stream. This was very thoughtfully made. And also, it's also because I was injured a while ago. I had 2 surgeries. After I recovered, he was the first to invite me to come on this live stream. He's very, very shy. His personality is like, how should I put it? He's a really genuine person. Alright then, with that, I'll hand it over to you. Please introduce yourself to everyone. Talk about your technical philosophy. Okay, sounds good. So, what I want to share with you all today are some of my understandings and opinions on hitting the ball. Actually, I've probably also watched some of your live streams, friends. And I've seen each of my former teammates coaching too. Everyone has their own strengths. I'll just share what I've been working on these past few years since I retired. Based on my own playing characteristics and some of my strengths, combined with teaching aspects, I've slowly developed a system, a philosophy for hitting the ball. Because in my current coaching, I often see some very common problems that arise, especially for our amateur players. Since retiring, I've probably communicated more with amateur players and done more coaching. That's where your benefit comes in. Because I was a professional athlete, when I first started coaching, it was easy to just hit the ball. You feel like it's simple, but you need to be able to convey it, you know? To let the student understand and then actually do it. That's the real challenge. It requires study. The idea is the same for us coaches. When we start teaching, we might look at it from a professional angle. Everyone's style is different. There can be quite a gap depending on each person's style. So, while that's true, I've summarized it down to a few key points. Today, I'm mainly going to talk about the principles of hitting. So first, what's the most important thing in playing? First, we need to simplify table tennis. That means, how can we hit this ball using the least amount of power, go both fast and with spin? That's what we need to achieve. What problem often occurs? You want to hit the ball fast, so you use a lot of power. You put in 10 points of effort, but maybe only 5 points transfer to the ball. That's not ideal. I use a little force, say 5 points of effort, but the ball carries 8 points of effect. That's a much better result. And it's more efficient. And it also helps us with the next shot's recovery and preparation. This is the relationship between body, racket, and ball position. This distance is called the space to play the shot. Because now, many people I've encountered have this problem. Give me a ball here. Normally, when we hit the ball, it should be in front of us. It forms a triangle with the racket and body. Let me illustrate this. Form a triangle. It should be in front of the person and racket. When we push forward, our power output should be maximum here. Many players today contact the ball almost level with their body, parallel to the side, at this location. Often because they need a big backswing to power up, but the ball is faster now. Yes, this is the triangle principle. This triangle principle, the further in front you contact the ball, the greater your forward power. I move forward to meet the ball, not pull back. Find that forward impact triangle. This conflicts a bit with stance. I've watched many streams, including many coaches, and they all say, we should normally stand close to the table. But if we actually stand close, what problem arises? If the ball is very long, it reaches us right here after the bounce. See, if I stand right at the table, I get jammed by the ball. I have no space to move into the shot. So I can't power up. I'm stuck up front. Then when you hit, you're forced back. You can't generate any power that way. So what do we need? We need to adjust our stance backward. We step back, then move forward to meet the ball. We need this space to be found. See now. We must create this space for the ball. Can't let it jam you. If the ball is on top of you, you can't deliver power. Look at Fan Jindong, Harimoto, all our pro athletes. Observe their stance carefully. They actually stand quite far. They all stand 2 meters back from the table, then move forward like this. No one is stuck playing right on top of the table. So we must find this space, find it, then move into the ball. Impact the ball at that forward point. Got it. A viewer asks, give up position to impact forward. Yes, you must give up the close position. What matters is impacting the ball forward at contact. I don't care how far back you stand. You can stand behind the barriers. But when you swing, you must move forward. That's a good shot. That's how you use power, how you kill the ball. If I stand close, but when I swing, I'm like this, hitting like this, then it's a poor shot. I'm up front, but my swing is going backward. I can't use any power. Understand this. This often happens, especially for beginners. Coaches say, get closer to the table, you stand closer. But when hitting, you must move forward, exactly. So I need to create space, then contact in front. In front, in front, in front. We need this power from back to front. If I stand too far forward, and I try to hit. See, it's easy to get jammed on the next shot. So we must find that space properly. What about another situation? If the ball is just so fast, I can't move back in time. Then we have two options. It's not that I can't hit with power like before. The problem is the ball is already here. When the ball is too fast, I need to play a shot as a transition, with a compact motion. I need precision, not power. Focus on placement, not power. Because if the ball is slow and low quality, I can power through it, no problem. But if the ball is coming fast, and I'm really stretched for time, I just follow it, I just meet it. At that moment, I focus on placement. I can't afford a big swing, right? Often, what happens is, the ball is coming so fast, the rally is so quick, I can't react. That's when I need to focus on timing. That's when I can't use power, right? I'm giving a serious lesson, and he plays it right down the line. Yes, we must focus on timing. Use a small motion to get the timing right. You absolutely must guarantee you hit the ball in front of your body. I'd rather block it, push it, or just guide it. Don't try to loop it here. Don't wait. A loop here would be very passive. And it ruins your next shot, your next move. Right, see, hit forward, hit forward. If I tried to power it, I'd be out of position, right? Look at that situation just now. The ball just suddenly went to my middle. There was nothing I could do with that ball. I could only play a transitional shot in front of my body. You must take the ball early if you're not using power. If you're in position, you can be precise. If you're in position, you can win the point. But some balls, you're out of position. If you're out of position, don't just swing instinctively. Look at this fundamental technique and movement. It takes me back to when our old coach used to train us. That teammate's backhand, the technique was so good. Especially on the backhand, when the pace is high, right? Move forward with it. Follow through forward. Right. When you're late, just block it. That's perfectly fine. Don't wait for it, because the ball is moving so fast. If I take a big backswing and try to power it, the ball will be past me in a fraction of a second. It'll be right on me. So I'd much rather keep the ball in front and just guide it forward, follow it forward. Because the ball is here, I can push forward. I just need a slight forward motion. The ball will be fast. I can't wait. If I wait, this is what happens. I'll go for it. I'll get it. It's a bit different from what Coach Fang described about keeping the ball at the side. Like I said at the beginning, every single player, and when he says in front, it's different from what you might think in front means. Technique isn't absolute. Or, for example, the receive I just demonstrated, I can do it this way or that way. There are many options. What he's telling you about this might not feel the way you think it should. Do you understand what I mean? I'm just sharing things I feel work well for me. But in table tennis, technique is endless. It evolves, and everyone has their own style. Everyone has their own characteristics. For me, if I watch this video again in 2 years, I might think what I'm saying today is wrong. So, I think most of you get it. Let's be clear. It's about contact in front with weight transfer, right? We all learn from each other. Weight transfer, and this approach to contact in front, don't force it.